We take a look at the leaderboard after Special Stage 8. Gemmell leads by 1 second from Damso, with Jannie Habig a further 9 seconds back. 5th and 6th gets interesting with only 1 second separating Van der Walt and Lawrence. And there's only 4 seconds between Kokemaa and Blackman in 7th and 8th in those BMs in their own private battle. Join us for more rally action right after the break. Special Stage 10, and we're on board with Gemmell and Trollope. The Subaru team made a good tyre choice on Special Stage 9 and have now opened the lead to 13 seconds. The Class N4 Subaru Impreza WRX is putting in some excellent times, and that's with this standard road car having to run a 32mm restrictor on a 60mm inlet. A thumbs up from Trollope as they complete the stage. Back at the start of the stage, and Damso waits his chance to pull back time from the Subaru. But despite being second fast in the stage, he loses another 20 seconds to the Impreza team. Meanwhile, Jannie Habig explains to Etienne Lawrence how you go straight through a fence when you're flat out in 6th gear. But no problems in Special Stage 10 as the Sasol dual-fuel Volkswagen Golf puts up the 3rd fastest time. Rueda looking relaxed with the Mitsubishi running well. Their problems in the mountain troll having been traced to altitude. The computer's sensing a leaner mixture due to the rarefied air and going into a fail-safe mode. A solid 5th position and Class A7 lead for Charles van der Walt and Cindy Harding in the Sasol dual-fuel Polo Player as they start Stage 10. Followed by Lawrence and Paisley leading A6 and in 6th overall. Gemmell powers his way through the water in Special Stage 11, holding a 33-second lead, but now facing the biggest threat, a long, fast 28-kilometre stage and the chance for the chasing Toyota to make up time. Damso and Hodgson give their all, but only manage to make up 5 seconds, and with only 18 kilometres of Special Stage, they face a daunting challenge. Habig and Judd enter the stage in 3rd position, but water gets into the electrics and the pair lose 15 minutes moving down to 9th place. No problems for Rueda and Aris, as with the Volkswagen Cruise problems, they find themselves in 3rd position. Van der Walt and Harding move into 4th, but soon have problems of their own when they can only use 5th and 6th gear for half the stage, costing them over a minute. The service point before Special Stage 12 and some frantic work by the Sasol dual-fuel Volkswagen Polo Player team sees the gearbox changed in 20 minutes and Van der Walt back in the hunt. Lawrence and Paisley now move into 4th position with the Team Total Corolla. With Table Mountain as a backdrop, the Subaru team look relaxed, poised on the brink of their first possible victory. But there's no relaxing on Stage 12 as Johnny pushes the Subaru to the limit. A speed trap organised by the local traffic authorities record Gemmell's speed at 148 kilometres an hour. Damso and Hodgson are not giving up and use everything the Corolla can give, recording the fastest speed at 162 kilometres an hour. Next fastest, Habig and Judd at 145. And the Lancer Evo recording 140 with Rueda sensing that podium position. Van der Vault and Harding chase hard to regain that fourth spot and equal Habig's speed at 149 k's an hour. The man holding that fourth spot, Etienne Lawrence, is not prepared to relinquish it and equals Van der Vault's time through the stage. The final stage at Killarney, and Gemmell is away first, still holding a 23-second lead and only 6.7 kilometres to go. 1 minute behind the Castrol Toyota Corolla as Gemmell completes his first lap. Damso on his second lap chases the Subaru and overtakes him as they go down into Vodacom. But coming into the main straight, the Toyota slides wide, allowing Gemmell through. The Sasol dual-fuel Volkswagen Golf and Habig and Judd now fill the Toyota's rear-view mirrors as Gemmell finishes the stage. Van der Vault and Harding into the stage as Rueda flies past into Sabat. Damso and Hodgson stop at the final control. That off, having cost them another 2 seconds. Van der Vault chases Rueda as Blackman's BMW leaves the line. His main BMW rival, Werner Kuckemoor, having gone out in the previous stage with a broken drive shaft. It's got to be an awful long time since anyone's seen a traffic jam on a rally stage. So a fine victory for Gemmell and Trollope, 35 seconds ahead of Damso and Hodgson. Behind them in third position, their first podium for Rueda and Aries in the Mitsubishi Lancer. Lawrence hanging on to fourth, Van der Vault fifth, and Duplessis his best ever in 8th position.
Yesterday we had about a 30-second lead over Serge. Then this morning he took, on the first stage, a long stage, he took 20 seconds. Then the following 2 stages we had to do something. And it was close from then on. Then we selected the right tyres, I think, because the following 2 stages were quite wet in places. And that's where we made a bit of time there, 30 seconds. And then the balance of the stages today, Serge was coming back, 5 seconds here, 4 seconds there. And then we came to the last stage here with a 28-second lead. And, you know, I think we pulled it off.
That 9th position, good enough for Habig and Judd to wrap up the championship. In a strong second, Johnny Gemmell. And unbelievably, between 3rd and 7th, only 14 points separate the protagonists. SA Rally history was made with 2 N4 cars on the podium, and Gemmell and Trollope happily accept the champagne on their first South African National Rally Championship victory. Join us next time for the Toyota Northern Dealers Rally to be run on the 19th and 20th of October.